Hello YouTube, I'm Sylvia Moonbeam, and today I was at my local Target on a hunt, and I saw one of these Zero 5 Surprise Transformers things. This is only $5. Outside of trading cards, I don't really do a lot of these surprise balls or surprise boxes. I think it's hilarious that they advertise that the ball itself is made of recycled plastic, like anyone cares. But I was curious to try it out. Zuru, as you might be aware, is the company that makes Mega Brands. And I've seen a few of those like little miniature Mega Brands things, and they seem to be pretty decent quality. And, you know, I thought I would give this a try since it was only $5. So let's see. Now, there are 10 different figures, though one of them is just a gold variant of Bumblebee. But yeah, let's see. So supposedly, similar to a lot of surprise toys nowadays, God, this thing is, I thought it would just pull down and it didn't. Why is this giving me a hard time? So like a lot of surprise toys now, I pulled it down on there we go. Like a lot of surprise toys nowadays, it doesn't just have the one figure. It's not like a Funko Pop mystery thing. It has like supposedly a sticker, like a mini poster or something. It's hilarious that they recycled plastic and yet they needed to use like 2 wrapping layers. There we go. Though I guess to be fair, really? Okay. As you watch me struggle to open packaging, keep in mind, I am doing my best. Like, seriously, okay. This isn't even just like a skill issue. This is just a failure for packaging. Like, I'm pulling down and it is peeling. Watch, I'm pulling. There we go. Cool. All right, yeah, this is the ball. Just a plain white ball once you get all the packaging off. As you can see, it is slightly bigger than a Deca Bakugan. In fact, I'm guessing that this could probably fit in here. But let's pop it open, shall we? So, as you may have noticed by the way it was rolling earlier, this thing it wasn't really balanced. It was kind of oddly lopsided, and I was kind of having, like, you can see the 2 halves of the shell, how one side is very lopsided versus the other side, which just stands. But let's take a look at what this thing is supposed to have. So it's got kind of a cheapy little Bumblebee, Megatron, Optimus, Megatron as a tank, Bumblebee as a car, Optimus as a truck, a Soundwave van, which is kind of what I'm hoping for, Wheeljack, which is the one I kind of don't want because I'm not a big Wheeljack fan, Starscream, who's cool, and then the 10th one is a golden version of Bumblebee. So let's see. I'm going to start off with probably the least interesting ones first. You can see it's got 3 little bags inside, and this first one is pretty flat. Does feel kind of thin and cardboardy. Hopefully I'm not going to tear this on accident. And looks like stickers, so let's find out. Sticker. All right, inside is a tiny foily Megatron card and a tiny kind of puffy Megatron sticker, so I'm guessing that means we got one of the 2 Megatrons. I don't really care if it's the tank or if it's the little figurine, but I'm guessing it is one of the Megatrons. Either that or just poor luck. This feels very squishy. So something else that Zuru makes is kinetic sand. And it looks like in the package is a little thing of kinetic sand. Now the better question is, because this was a good chunk. This was a good amount of the weight. The better question is there anything inside here? And it doesn't look like it. It's just kind of a gold color. It might be kind of hard to show up on camera, but it's kind of a metallic-y color, and it smells interesting. I did a little bit of research before I did this video, and apparently the smell is what makes it kinetic sand, basically. I've never played with kinetic sand before, so this is kind of cool. Not really my go-to thing, but it's fun, so maybe I'll mess around with that a little bit later. And now for the thing. Now for the actual reason I bought this. Here we have a little Megatron, little Megatron tank. So my guess was correct. We have a little Megatron tank. I actually do kind of like it that they put the gun in a little plasticky shell. It's very bendy, so I'm kind of glad they did that. And it's kind of a cool, keep forgetting where my camera is. Sorry, you're over here. Hello. It's not just pure black. It's got a little bit of silver, a little bit of red. So at least they didn't completely cheap out on this. Wheels are decent. It doesn't transform, obviously, but you can see it's got a little bit of gray, a little bit of grayish, or medium gray, some kind of medium gray there. The turret spins. Wheels go. You can even see they put a couple little screws into it. And yeah, I mean, this doesn't transform. I'm not expecting it to transform, but it's kind of a nice little Megatron. And you can just slot the gun in there to make a little tank Megatron. It's kind of cute. I don't know if just this would be worth the $5, but a tiny collector card on some decent cardstock and a cute little puffy sticker. That's kind of cool. Is this worth your money? Not really. These things are very ever worth your money. But was it kind of fun? Would your child, if you bought this for your child, like this? Maybe. I do wish they had like codes on them so you could kind of guess what you're getting, but it's okay that it doesn't. I'm gonna grab the box of comparing so I can compare things in a box. But here is our little Megatron. And for comparison, here we have Studio Series 86 Bumblebee. So you can see it is smaller than 86 Bumblebee. Of course, smaller than the Deca Bakugan, which I'll do the thing, like I said, in a moment. About the same size, a little bit bigger maybe, but about the same size as a Lego minifigure. And just to have another Transformers thing, a little bit smaller than this Transformers Koosh Ball, which was also about $5 and given to me by a friend of mine. So Mark, if you're watching this video, look, I finally did the thing. And yeah, just because it's interesting, let's take the kinetic sand. Wow, that really just clumped. Okay. Let's just take the kinetic sand and see. Okay, cool, yeah, a Deca Bakugan can fit in this. Is this worth your money? Again, probably not. But if you want one, get it. It's fun. It's a cute little, it could be a cute little treat for your kid. I don't know if you're into kinetic sand, but they might like it. Especially if they get something sparkly, like a fun color. I don't know. But thanks for watching. I've been Sylvan Moonbeam, and until next time, I'll see ya. Goodbye.